about to go down. Excuse me.
Today on EA Sports, it's Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the champions from the NFC, the Carolina Panthers. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. Here's the Chiefs.
Not enough.
As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt.
Sorry.
Here's Jackson. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And Charles ho-hum, another year, another Super Bowl appearance for this head coach. He already holds the all-time record for most Super Bowl titles. And now here he is trying to bring home yet another.
You know what else he's doing? He's keeping all of us, meaning the media, the broadcasters, at bay, because every year you think, okay, that caps a great career, and he comes back and wins another one. Okay, this one caps a great career. Nope, he goes after another one. Maybe we should tamp the brakes a little bit on whether or not he's going to leave and just appreciate the brilliance that he's bringing to the sidelines and to the Super Bowl itself as he goes out trying to win yet another Super Bowl title.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They go again with Scott. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
I think it's over this.
Give him 32 on the play.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
They'll run here with Pacheco. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I don't...
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Cade Otton from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And Cade Otton capped things off with a touchdown grab. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he... They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And Sharp calls it in. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. understandably, pass rushers keyed up for this Super Bowl, but you can't do that.
And let's face it, no one wants to lose one of these quarterbacks early in this game. So you know they're going to be protected by the officials.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll run with Scott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
2nd and 6. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. High throw, but he makes the catch. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a 1st down.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
This is Scott, and the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And now an audible here into something else. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Here to get a new look. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here we go on 4th down. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. So that, Charles, a big decision there on 4th and goal, and it works out.
And that is an example of a coach who's confident in his team.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the that spots the ball, don't you?
And you have a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. And again, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Wise. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
2nd down and 3. Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Throwing into traffic there, that's complete. Now the Panthers gonna use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Upright, but it caroms right in. How about that? The kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. It's a little bit of a trick shot there, but he got it to go.
Yeah, that thing was headed directly for the left upright the entire way, but fortune smiled on him there. And he's able to bank it in.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can mark. Play fake here on first down. Going up top. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's on his way. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too good. Try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. Yeah, no question, he got to the QB late, CD, and that's going to get a flag every time.
Every single time. Because let's face it, the league is always going to have an emphasis on these calls. They want to take care of these quarterbacks who are in vulnerable positions when they're passing the football.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 4. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Young now from the 50. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 2nd down, Young again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On play action, Young. That is caught, and he's got this down to the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Play fake. Now Young. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. George Karlaftis. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary can really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. Touchdown. 23 yards. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27th. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be caught right side. Shenault with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now Scott. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They red zone coverage there. Thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 9-yard